I really thought that the Suns were done making any signings this offseason that would actually move the needle. And considering Tyus Jones absolutely deserves more than a vet minimum, this is simply put a walk-off grand slam W of a signing by Matt Ishbia or James Jones or whomever is making decisions these days. This marks officially the third time the Suns have gotten it right at point guard during James Jones' tenure. Ricky Rubio was pivotal in the Suns' bubble season. Then Chris Paul lifted everyone up and got the Suns to the finals. And now, with an absolutely loaded roster going into this next season, Tyus Jones, the 28-year-old 6'1" point guard, will be the cherry on top of this roster this season. Prior to this signing, the Suns had actually done a decent job addressing the point guard role. Monte Morris is a great option for a backup, and both Sundo and I are downright gleeful about watching Colin Gillespie this season. Honestly, the Suns have at least 3 better G League guards than Saben Lee, who actually got minutes the past couple seasons. But this is different. Tyus Jones is simply on a different level. The Suns were not supposed to get a high caliber starting point guard, not with the money that they had available. Apparently, Suns' new backup center Mason Plumlee has one mission when it comes to his new job as secretary of the Players Union or whatever it's called. And that is to abolish the second apron that seems to be specifically targeting the Suns and other would-be super teams. The second apron that was supposed to prevent the Suns from getting players like Tyus Jones in the first place. Now, defensively, I'm not expecting anything special. But offensively, I absolutely am. Tyus is everything the Suns are missing and needing to reach the heights that they're aspiring to reach. Can't think of many point guards in the league that have a better assist to turnover ratio. And he is not just some passer only that can't score. He can get to the rack and score in a multitude of different ways. And he averaged over 40% from 3 last season. And it wasn't just a one-season thing. He's averaged like 39% in the last 3 seasons. And over 7 assists per game with only 1 turnover. The guy is a passing genius, which is exactly what the Suns need. His minutes have increased the past 3 seasons, and so has his efficiency. He's shooting better, scoring more, and assisting more, while once again barely ever turning the ball over. The Suns have a serious question on their hands now as to who starts. And I'm not talking about him starting over Bradley Beal, although I wouldn't be against hypothetically exploring that concept. I always say, if Manu Ginobili wasn't too good to come off the bench for a championship team, I don't see why Bradley Beal has to be too good for it. But I'm not locked in on that. I'm more than comfortable if he starts all season. Now, the question is, does Grayson Allen's contract dictate that he start over Tyus? Because if I'm Coach Bud, I'm going to be very interested in a starting lineup of Tyus Jones making the decisions, Bradley Beal at his natural, multiple-time all-star position of shooting guard, Devin Booker on the other wing, Durant at the 4, and just kidding Yusuf Nurkic at the 5. Speaking of Nurk, I've seen a few people on Twitter talking about how he's not going to be a facilitator anymore because Tyus is there and Nurk won't be the connector anymore. I don't think you can get that out of Nurkic's game. He's just a passing big. He's too unselfish. And do you really want him to start trying to be a scorer only? I think he'll continue to set others up, including Tyus Jones, for open threes. Tell us what you guys think about this new addition in Phoenix. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you guys soon.